What if the biggest reason your home feels stressful has nothing to do with how much space you have, but everything to do with how you think about the things inside it? In Japan, some of the world's most organized homes are often surprisingly small, yet they feel calm, peaceful, and incredibly functional. So what's the secret? It isn't expensive storage boxes, giant closets, or weekend cleaning marathons. Instead, it's a completely different mindset toward possessions, space, and daily life. And once you understand these Japanese decluttering principles, you may never look at your home the same way again. In many Western households, clutter slowly builds up without anyone noticing. A shirt bought on sale gets pushed into an already full closet. A kitchen gadget used once finds a permanent spot on the counter. Old magazines, cables, decorations, and random objects quietly accumulate until every surface begins to feel crowded. Japanese culture approaches this problem from a very different angle. Rather than asking where an item should be stored, many Japanese families first ask whether it deserves a place in the home at all. This simple shift changes everything. Instead of managing clutter, they prevent it from existing in the first place. One of the most powerful concepts behind Japanese organization is minimalism, but not the extreme version often shown online. Japanese minimalism isn't about owning almost nothing. It's about intentionally choosing what adds value to your life. Every object should have a purpose, a function, or bring genuine joy. This idea became globally famous through Japanese organizing philosophies, but its roots go much deeper into Japanese culture. Homes in Japan have traditionally been smaller due to limited urban space, especially in cities like Tokyo. As a result, people developed habits that prioritize efficiency and thoughtful ownership. Over time, these habits became part of everyday life. A key Japanese principle that supports decluttering is kaizen, the philosophy of continuous improvement through small, daily actions. Instead of waiting for a massive cleaning day, many Japanese households make tiny improvements every single day. Maybe it's removing one unused item from a drawer. Maybe it's organizing a shelf for 5 minutes. Maybe it's returning everything to its proper place before going to bed. These small actions seem insignificant in the moment, but over weeks and months, they create a home that stays organized naturally. That's the magic of Kaizen. Tiny changes compound into remarkable results. Another fascinating Japanese habit is the idea that every object should have a designated home. Imagine coming home after work and automatically placing your keys in the same location every day. Your bag has its place, your shoes have their place, your documents have their place. This may sound simple, but it dramatically reduces visual clutter and decision fatigue. Japanese families often teach this habit from childhood. Kids learn early that putting things away isn't a punishment. It's simply part of respecting shared spaces. This connects to the cultural value known as shitsuki, which refers to discipline and good habits developed through consistent practice rather than strict enforcement. Japanese parenting often plays a huge role in maintaining organized homes. Children are encouraged to participate in daily household responsibilities from a young age. They learn to clean their own spaces, organize their belongings, and contribute to the family's environment. Rather than relying entirely on parents, children gradually develop independence and responsibility. This creates a culture where organization becomes second nature. It's not something you suddenly learn as an adult. It's a life skill built over years. The result is a household where everyone works together to maintain order instead of one person constantly cleaning up after everyone else. Closely connected to this is the Japanese concept of omoyari, which can be understood as empathy and consideration for others. In the context of the home, omoyari means being mindful of how your actions affect those around you. Leaving clutter in shared areas creates inconvenience for others. Keeping spaces organized demonstrates respect for the people you live with. This cultural mindset transforms cleaning from a personal chore into an act of kindness. Suddenly, decluttering isn't just about making your home look better. It's about creating a more pleasant environment for everyone. Japanese homes also benefit from a strong appreciation for empty space. In many cultures, empty space is often viewed as something that needs to be filled. In Japan, empty space can be valuable on its own. A clear tabletop creates a sense of calm. An uncluttered room allows the mind to relax. A simple design helps important items stand out. This appreciation of space is visible throughout Japanese architecture, interior design, and daily living. Rather than measuring wealth by how much they own, many people focus on how comfortably and peacefully they can live. This idea becomes especially powerful when applied to purchasing habits. Before buying something new, many Japanese consumers carefully consider whether the item is truly necessary. Will it serve a meaningful purpose? Will it improve daily life? Where will it be stored? Is there already something at home that performs the same function? These questions reduce impulse purchases and help prevent clutter from entering the home. In a world filled with constant advertising and endless online shopping, this approach feels almost revolutionary. Another reason Japanese decluttering methods work so well is that they focus on systems rather than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel energized to clean, other days you won't. Systems solve that problem. When every item has a designated place, when daily routines include small organizational habits, and when family members share responsibility, maintaining order requires far less effort. Instead of relying on occasional bursts of motivation, the home practically manages itself. Many Japanese households also embrace multifunctional living. Furniture often serves multiple purposes. Storage solutions are designed to maximize efficiency. Rooms may transform throughout the day depending on the family's needs. This Tokyo-style efficiency allows even compact spaces to feel larger than they actually are. The lesson isn't necessarily to live in a tiny apartment, it's to use available space intentionally rather than letting possessions control it. Perhaps the most inspiring aspect of Japanese decluttering is how deeply it connects to overall well-being. An organized environment reduces stress, improves focus, and creates a greater sense of control. When your home feels calm, your mind often follows. Instead of spending energy searching for lost items or feeling overwhelmed by mess, you can focus on what truly matters. Relationships improve. Productivity increases. Daily routines become smoother. The physical environment quietly supports a better quality of life. This philosophy also connects beautifully with the Japanese concept of ikigai, often described as a reason for being. When unnecessary distractions are removed, it becomes easier to focus on meaningful activities, relationships, and goals. A decluttered home isn't the final destination. It's simply a tool that creates more space for the things that genuinely matter. In this sense, decluttering becomes much bigger than cleaning. It becomes a way of designing a life with greater purpose and intention. The ultimate lesson from the Japanese way of decluttering isn't that you need to throw away half your belongings tomorrow. It's that every object in your home should earn its place. Through Kaizen's small daily improvements, Shitsuke's disciplined habits, Omoyari's respect for others, and Ikigai's focus on meaningful living, Japanese culture reveals a powerful truth. A peaceful home begins with mindful choices. When you stop filling every corner with possessions and start creating space for what truly matters, your home transforms from a storage unit into a sanctuary. And honestly, that's a life-changing upgrade worth stealing.